The web, in all its vastness and complexity, is built upon a foundation of three core languages: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This trio forms the bedrock of web development, each playing a crucial role in creating the websites and applications we interact with daily. Understanding this trio is like learning the alphabet of a new language. It's the first step in a rewarding journey. HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, provides the structure and content of a web page. Think of it as the skeleton of your website, defining the different elements such as headings, paragraphs, images, and links. Just as a house needs walls and a roof, a web page needs HTML to organize its content logically. CSS, or Cascading Style Sheets, is the language of design and aesthetics on the web. If HTML is the skeleton, CSS is the skin, hair, and clothing. It dictates how the HTML elements should look, controlling aspects like colors, fonts, layout, and responsiveness. CSS allows developers to transform a simple HTML structure into visually appealing and user-friendly web pages. Finally, there's JavaScript, the language of interactivity and dynamism. JavaScript breathes life into static web pages, enabling actions, animations, and real-time updates. Whether it's a simple button click or a complex web application, JavaScript handles the dynamic aspects, making websites more engaging and user-friendly. Imagine building a house. HTML lays the foundation and erects the walls, creating the basic structure. CSS comes in to paint the walls, install windows, and add decorative elements, transforming the house into a home. JavaScript sets up the electricity, plumbing, and appliances, making the house functional and interactive. HTML uses a system of tags to define different elements. For example, signifies a heading, denotes a paragraph, and embeds an image. These tags are the building blocks of HTML, arranged logically to create the structure of a web page. CSS works by applying styles to HTML elements. Using selectors, developers can target specific elements or groups of elements and define their appearance. Properties within CSS control various aspects like color, font size, and margins, allowing for precise visual customization. JavaScript adds interactivity through scripts that respond to user actions or events. For instance, a script can be triggered when a user clicks a button, submits a form, or even scrolls the page. JavaScript manipulates the HTML and CSS, dynamically updating the page content or appearance based on user interaction. Learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript has become more accessible than ever, thanks to a wealth of online resources and tools. Websites like W3 Schools provide comprehensive tutorials, references, and interactive exercises, allowing aspiring developers to grasp the fundamentals at their own pace. Furthermore, the advent of AI-powered tools like ChatGPT and DeepAI has revolutionized the way we learn and write code. These intelligent assistants can answer coding queries, generate code snippets, and even debug existing code, acting as virtual mentors for developers of all levels. Imagine struggling with a particularly tricky CSS layout. Instead of spending hours scouring forums for solutions, developers can now simply describe the desired outcome to ChatGPT, which can then generate the necessary CSS code, saving valuable time and effort. While these tools undoubtedly make learning and coding more efficient, it's crucial to remember that they are just that, tools. A solid foundation in the core concepts of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript remains essential. These tools are meant to augment a developer's knowledge, not replace it. The collaborative nature of coding is also amplified by these tools. Online communities and platforms allow developers to share code snippets, seek help, and collaborate on projects, fostering a culture of learning and knowledge sharing. The future of web development is bright, and the journey begins with mastering the essential trio: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. With the right resources, dedication, and a passion for creating, anyone can embark on this exciting journey and become a web developer.